Slater makes double ton as Notts run Riot. Ben Slater and Lyndon James gave Nottinghamshire reason to be cheerful after day 2 at the Riverside. The Outlaws romped their way to 371 for 3, leading by 141 thanks to centuries from both men, and both would return to the middle. Slater 164 not out, James 105. But the all-rounder only managed to add 3 to his score before Potts popped up with the early wicket Durham were desperate for. James' stumps left all in a mess. Mulaney's innings was brief, wrapped on the pads by rain, out LBW for 5. Durham were producing just the morning they were after. Moore bowled for a 3-ball duck, another for Rain, who was really running through them now. Patterson-White was his 3rd, LBW for 1. Nott's innings was fraying at the edges. Slater, though, was playing beautifully. He just needed someone to stay with him, and Pattinson managed to do that. They took the score past 400 and denied Durham any more momentum. The Notts opener was now looking to 200 runs, but would be made to wait. Lunch called with the score 429 for 7. They were now just one shy of a 200-run lead. The wait wouldn't be too long for Slater. Almost as soon as he made contact with a delivery from Dismal, he raised his fist in the air. After more than 9 hours at the crease, facing 415 balls, he'd made his way to 200, eclipsing his previous best score of 172. With his 20th 4, he took the value of the 8th wicket to 50 runs off 106 balls, and with another single off Dismal, the score moved past 450. It was up to 459 when Patterson succumbed, his contribution a potentially important 37 when his stumps were rattled by Potts, a 5th wicket for the Durham seamer. Fletcher, in at number 10, was Potts' 6th, off stump out of the ground. Off he went with 1 to his name. With 488 on the board, the lead 250, and an hour to go until tea, Mulaney waved them back in. Slater had made mincemeat of much of the Durham attack. He finished on 225 with contributions from James and Duckett. Nottinghamshire in control despite 6 returns of just single figures. Potts had taken 6 wickets for Durham, but at a cost of 107 runs. Durham got off to a poor start to their second innings. Jones out LBW for 4 to Fletcher, the visitors on a roll. Peterson LBW for 21, and the score still short of 50 when he was trapped in front by Pattinson. Dixon took them to 50 with 4 off Patterson, but he too wouldn't be around for much longer. Patterson's reply was to find the pads and see the opener walk off with 19 to his name. Bedingham wouldn't be able to mount a fight back, caught by Hamid for another for Patterson. The wheels were coming off, Eckersley shouldered arms, Fletcher found the stumps, the number 6 gone for a duck. They were finally out of the firing line with a score 85 for 5, tea taken, and Durham needed to mount a recovery in the evening session. Rain was the 6th man to depart when the score was on 94, LBW to a fired-up Luke Fletcher. Dismal and Borthwick found scoring difficult, and the pressure would tell. Dismal out for 7, a first in the innings for Patterson-White. They were soon down to their penultimate wicket, Potts unable to withdraw the bat in time, caught behind for 1 off Pattinson. Gibson then went without scoring, defences beaten by Patterson-White. Borthwick was the last to go. Pattinson with his 3rd, Patterson-White with a catch, and the win for Notts sealed within 3 days. A commanding victory for them away from home, built on that imperious double ton from Ben Slater, and then a real team effort with the ball. Pattinson the pick of them, and Fletcher too picked up 3. Next week they'll be at home to Worcestershire, while Durham will have a long drive down to Sussex to think about what went wrong this week.